Stop chasing perfect. Perfect doesn't exist. Hello everyone, yeah, every single one, you and you, welcome back to my channel. Before we're gonna start with today's video, first I would like to say a big thank you to every single one of you for watching. It means a lot to me. And today's video is gonna be very special, you know. As usual, I got a board behind me, and today we're gonna be talking about the 10 life lessons I learned from going to the gym or from lifting the weights. So going to the gym or lifting the weights is not just about getting muscles, getting bigger and losing the weight and getting the strength. There are so many other things you're gonna get as a benefit from that. Looking back to old me, 16 years old, when I started with the gym, I used to be so shy, insecure, didn't have friends, and all of these things changed when I start going to the gym regularly. So guys, if you got the kids at home, I definitely recommend to encourage them to go to the gym. Best way you can do for them, and definitely gonna change their life. So the fitness, by my opinion, fitness is the best and easiest way to enter into personal growth. And yeah, today we're gonna be talking about the 10 life lessons I personally learned from going to the gym. So the lesson number 1 is change your relationship to pain. So as all we know, the life is all about the struggle and pain, and no matter who you are, how rich you are or whatever, we all gonna struggle in some point. That's why it's very important what's your relationship with the pain. For example, going to the gym, you wanna reach your goals, you're gonna go through the pain. So you learn how to change your relationship with the pain on the way. After a couple of first sessions, you're gonna come back home, and the next day you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be so sore, and obviously you're gonna feel every single muscle of your body, and you're gonna be hurted like a lot, and you're gonna be thinking what's wrong. So basically you have to get out of your comfort zone. So that's also lesson you're gonna learn, and you're gonna end up changing your relationship with this pain. And after a couple of months, maybe years, you're even gonna be chasing that sore after workout. So if you're not gonna feel that pain on the next day, you're even gonna be thinking maybe you didn't work hard enough, and that's the way you actually change your relationship to the pain. Because obviously from the first place you didn't like it at all, and you end up actually chasing it. So look at myself. When I wake up next morning and I don't feel any pain on my body, like from my session day before, I actually think I didn't train hard enough. So that's the way I actually changed my relationship with pain. So obviously now I'm literally chasing it. And the lesson number 2, or point number 2, is failure is part of the process. What does it mean? So when you're new to the gym and you obviously start going to the gym, you won't be good at it right out of the gate, which means you're probably gonna suck. You won't be good for the long time. But failure is gonna be part of the process. So the more you're gonna do it, better you're gonna get in it. For example, we have people in the gym, they are very comfortable with type of exercises and they won't learn the new ones because they know they're not gonna be good at it for the long time. But the most change, the most benefit comes from it. So obviously in my example, I just recently, like probably last year, started doing a deadlift. So before I was told like it's very dangerous for the back and so on, and also it's probably one of the most difficult exercises to learn how to execute it right. And yeah, so it took me a while. I had to change my way of the thinking, and I can tell I'm getting the most benefit of that change. So definitely failure is part of the personal growth. I can also put my YouTube channel as an example, I'm gonna be doing lots of videos and they're probably not gonna be the best, so I have to like fail so many times before I'm gonna get the things right. But it's still better to do the things rather than be sitting on the sofa thinking and talking about the stuff I could be doing. So yeah, failure is part of the process, and that's a lesson number 2 I learned from lifting the weight. And the point number 3, take care of yourself like someone you care about. So what does it mean? In my example, at first I was starting going to the gym because I didn't like myself, didn't like the way I look. So I used to overtrain, nutrition was very poor, not enough sleep, and I definitely changed all of these things. And nowadays my nutrition is on the point. I'm making sure I sleep 8 to 9 hours, 7 to 9 hours a day, and also I listen to my body a lot. So if I see obviously I'm tired, I take day off from the gym, or if I got a little injuries, I'm trying to avoiding the exercises they're not good enough for me. And yeah, so I take care of myself much more than before. So that's another lesson you learn from going to the gym or lifting the weight. So that was number 3. And the lesson number 4, this is a great life lesson I learned from the gym. So lesson number 4, very good one, is focus on what you can change and ignore what you can't. Which means, if you for some time in training, you're gonna realize you won't get 22-inch arms, or you won't get very slim waist because genetic won't allow you. So you have to realize you can only change as much, and there are things you won't be able to change at all. So focus on what you can change rather than on what you can't, which means you can take your weaknesses as your strength. For example, if there's someone who's got a problem to put on the weight, there is another side of that story. That obviously this person is very easy to lean out. That's pretty much my story. So obviously I have a problem to put on the weight, but for me it's very easy to lean out. There are people that have an opposite problem, so they put the weight very easily. So that's also their strength. They can put on the muscles, so they can get bigger very fast. So yeah, take advantage of your weaknesses and just ignore the things you can't change. So that was the lesson number 4. Very good one. The lesson number 5 is that perfect doesn't exist. So make sure that when you get into gym and into fitness, you won't get it the wrong way, which means there are people, they're going for the drastic diet, surgeries, and taking steroids and so on, and then the fitness gonna become a dark place for them. So make sure you're not gonna get on that path. So in my case, I like to go to gym on the pretty much daily basis because I enjoy it. I like to challenge myself on daily basis, so I trying to like lift a bit more every single time. But most important is that you set yourself achievable goals, and you not gonna get in the dark side of the fitness. So yeah, that's very important point. Perfect doesn't exist. Stop chasing perfect. Perfect doesn't exist. Do the gym for yourself, not for the others. And the point number 6 is be humble. And this is how I learned to be humble. So there's always someone who's gonna be bigger, stronger and more knowledgeable than you in the gym, and you have to accept it. And it's not just that, also many times the weights, they're gonna bury you, which means sometimes you get off the gym for few sessions, you're gonna skip the heavy sessions on the legs, and then in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you're gonna go back to your routine, and then you're gonna realize that you won't be able to lift the weight from the ground. That's how you became very humble. And this is not a bad thing, because when you humble, it keeps you learning and growing. We can also relate this to the job. For example, sometimes you go to work and you can do everything easily with your eyes closed, without any problems. But then you come to work to the next day, and even the most simplest thing is gonna be very difficult for you. So yeah, that's the life. Be humble. Point number 7, and this one is very important and probably my favorite, is consistency is the key. Which means we can relate it to the business, for example. Someone who is consistent is always gonna be more successful than the someone who's got a better idea or better strategy, but is gonna be inconsistent. To the gym related, for example, okay workout on daily basis or the weekly basis is gonna get you more and gonna get you far, rather than very good workout which you're gonna pull out once or twice a week. So in my case, I've never been more consistent in my life when it comes to nutrition, sleep and my workout. So this is a very good lesson I learned from gym. So lesson number 7, consistency is the key. And now we're coming to the point number 8, and that is the journey is more important than the goal. So what does it mean? There are people, they're gonna set their goals. For example, I wanna bench 100 grams, and so they're gonna go through their journey, so they're gonna be getting better. In some point they're gonna reach their goals, and then they lost the motivation and they got nothing else to do. Same like some athletes, they're gonna go to the Olympic Games and they're trying to achieve that like a gold medal or whatever. Once they're gonna reach it, they're gonna lost all motivation. What I'm trying to say here, the journey is more important than the goal. So for example, I got my goal set, but make sure you're enjoying the journey on the way. It's not only about achieving the goals, but on the way to there are so many other things you should be enjoying as well. For example, if you wanna put 100 kg on the bench, are also gonna enjoy every single workout and everything what comes with it. So obviously when you start doing the weights, there might be other things you might be seeing the change on your body. So make sure you're enjoying everything and don't just set the goals and don't go blinded to the goals. There are so many other things that come with it. So the journey is actually the more important than the goals. Lesson number 9 is healthy self-criticism, and you need that in order to continue grow. For example, when you stand in front of the mirror in the morning, you're not gonna say and you're not gonna see only the bad things. Well, also I'm not gonna come to the mirror, I'm gonna say everything is perfect, nothing to change. No, you have to be something in the middle to be able to continue to grow. Which means I'm gonna look at my body and I'm gonna say, yeah, there are things that are good, and maybe I can work a little bit on this, a little bit on that, and that's the way you should be looking at the things in order to grow. So that was a point number 9. Healthy self-criticism, very important. One of the last lessons I learned from lifting the weights is a balance. For example, I push too hard and I won't get what I want. which means I wanna get the massive arms or whatever, so I train harder and harder, and obviously it's gonna bring me backwards. So then I realize that I have to maybe start looking more in my sleep. Then the thing's gonna go back to the right direction. Yeah. So make sure you balance the things out. That's very important. Balance actually led to better results. So yeah, so that's number 10, very important. And the last one, balance. When you don't have balance with the lifting weights, you're not gonna develop your body the way you want. Alright guys, so look at the board. So that was the 10 life lessons I learned on my 20 years career lifting the weights. And yeah, what do you think? Did I miss anyone? Shall I add some? Write me the comment. So these are the 10 most important for me. If you like my content, you know what to do. You have to subscribe so you're not gonna miss another one, because I got much more prepared for you. And also hit all of them buttons. Somewhere on the screen there should be another 2 videos that obviously I'm recommending you to watch. And that's it for today. I would like to say thank you for watching and see you on the next one. Bye!